Greetings, I'm back. So I said, let's just come home. And I ate the baked potato because you need something. See, with this stuff, you drink this stuff on an empty stomach that's not don't have much on it. You're gonna suffer. It's not gonna be pretty. What are these glasses? Oh, they're my glasses I had on earlier. I was wondering why they were there. So anyway, after I ate the baked potato, I took I didn't measure, but I know I took 3 good swigs out of this. Good swigs. So anyway, I could feel difference. I could feel better. And I used that years ago. I've been dealing with this stuff for years. I always go back to what you know worked for you if it's available. And so I went to sleep. Thank God. Woke up the next day, which was yesterday. I felt great. Everything happened the way it was supposed to. And so I've also been doing some studying on this stuff. And the problem is the spikes, the sugar spikes. And what I've determined, and I'm going to start doing, is after, I got to find out which is better, before or after consumption. I'm going to drink some vinegar. I don't want to hear no lecture. I'm going to drink some vinegar with some juice or something, get it down, and some water, because that slows all that, to keep it from turning to sugar. Hope you guys can hear me, because I don't like. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. If I had known that years ago, drink some vinegar water, or vinegar, put some juice, do it. And that could help you, probably should even help lose weight. I don't know. So anyways, I don't feel like I was in an emergency like that, or at all. I gotta figure out which one of these I'm gonna eat up first. I'm thinking it's gonna be this one. This is my favorite. Mm. Mm-hmm. Some dear lady asked me to do a big spoonful. I'm not gonna do it with the Argo. So that person told me, I don't know if it was that person, because I don't want to get nobody upset with me. One lady said she had lost both. I put her on the prayer list. She had lost both her legs. I hope it wasn't due to this. So anyway, I think I found the answer for the side effects. Okay. Mmm. Mmm. Okay. And thank you for everybody watching. Thank you to Pica Incognitus. I think that's your updated title. I don't want to call anyone by the wrong name. So I'm going to go in here and come back. Then, 7 minutes already. Wow. Be right back. Pause. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. I need to get me some more moo-moos. Anyways, let me take another one. And again, I'm only going to be eating from one box. But this took me about 3 weeks to go get more. I just wasn't in the mood. That's why I was getting the sprouts and the arrowroot. I did that, what, about the 2-3 weeks? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, my weight is down. It had went up to 220. Then it came down to like 210. Between 210 and 213. Then it just shot back up. I think I'll be retaining water somewhere. Anyway. Then it started going back down. Now, one thing I know, I haven't been taking my fat burners. Remember I showed you those fat burners? Hadn't been taking them for a couple months. I ran out. Mm-hmm. These old movies that was on when I was a kid. But let me tell you, some good acting. Mm-hmm. Edward G. Robinson, Carl Malden. I learned a lot from these older movies. Yes, I do. On how the world was working. America been ran by crooks. I'm getting no drip from that. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. We gotta take care of ourselves. And I've been doing this over 30 years. But um gotta do better. So I'm about solutions, not problems. So yeah, I had Googled. This is some cranberry shot sauce. It look a little cloudy. Sauce. Cranberry juice. Oh my God. That is so good. I added a little lemon juice to it, right? Now where I don't need to be dropping my remotes. You know, it's been warm, so I hadn't had my fireplace on. My fireplace been on for 2 days. So I'm gonna stir this up. Okay? I've already stirred this, but I want to move it from this to, so I put ice and basically water in here. You're gonna see some frowning probably in a second. So this is what I'm going to start doing. Maybe even once or twice a day on days that I'm not consuming. So let's see. Not too bad. It's strong. But not bad. So what we need to do is encourage our system to burn the fat, don't turn into sugar. And I hope this helps. They said it slows down the process and helps with what's the word? Burning of fat and stuff. So yeah, somebody did tell me to take lemon juice at one point, and I didn't. I did it a couple times. Now I'm gonna be feeling this. This vinegar is strong. hmm I read a really good article the other day on cornstarch. That's why I got some of this info. I was reading different articles. They were saying the pica is real, but some of it is mental. Some of it is personal. What's that personal strength? And they say you can get cured from, they don't know of a particular cure, but you can go into remission, okay, where you could go without the starch for long periods of time or even forever. But at any point, if you decide but they call it remission when you're not eating cornstarch. What am I going to eat today? So for all us gals trying to lose weight, gals, this is probably a good thing too. Let me tell you, about 2018, Arrow, please turn on the heater. About 2018, on yes, 2018, I was probably too big. I was like maybe in the I was I would easily say 60, 250, 60. I was too big. And then I just started, working out a little bit and trying to eat better. And losing weight takes time. I know a lot of people like to lose weight fast. Why not? I would too. But one thing you gotta know, it's a life change. So I went from the 50s, then I went from the 40s to the 40s. Then I got out of the 40s. Sometimes you'll fluctuate. You'll go 241, 242, 3, whatever. Then you'll slide down and go to 239, 238. So I went to the 30s. Same thing. I went and then I went to the 20s. And I was in the serious 20s in 2020, in 2022. Then around 2023, I started going into like solid around 220 down into the teens. So I gotta get serious. Because once you start getting closer to your body weight though, it's harder to lose. Then you eating stop. So that was a very good article I read on cornstarch consumption. Oh my God, I'm grateful. And then I found out, because I started this 30 years ago, right? And it started with just me remembering we used to eat it as kids. And they say a lot of kids suffer from pica. They'll just, how they put anything in their mouth. So it kind of starts from there. So I had asked my sister, remember we used to eat cornstarch? And she was like, yeah. She was just like tripping on why I was even remembering that. Next thing I know, I go buy some. Next thing you know, it was good. Next thing you know, 30 years later. So anyway, I'm just trying to be better, be a better person. I don't want to be overcome by nothing. And so we're going to be doing this. Let's counteract. I want to say congratulations to It's Lou. She's at September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. She's at 7 months. No starch, she says. So, and I know it can be done. So let's keep trying to do better. I don't think the big spoonful stuff is great. I do mine. That's big enough for me. I like the drip from the lip thing, but I think a part of eating cornstarch is being whimsical and fun. So that's the big spoonfuls. Just I can imagine people feeling like very gratified or whatever. But yeah, yes, consumption is key. And if you're not swallowing now, that's good. Now, I swallow. Sonia Nicole swallows. Most everybody I know swallow. Christine Landry, she swallows. Um, a lot of people swallow. So I'm gonna be swallowing this mess. Okay, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'm 213 today. I hope I lose some weight. I'm gonna go ahead and eat me some chicken salad and some crackers I bought from Sprouts. It's not that great, but it's alright. Where did I used to like to buy chicken salad from? I can't remember. Oh, Trader Joe's. And but I haven't bought any from there in a long time. So I'm gonna eat some chicken salad and some crackers. Put some. I need to put something on my stomach. And then let's just not forget our little. We need to have our little. I don't want to say rituals, but little things we do in effect, like um, I'm at home, so I'm gonna do 4 of these now. So if you don't have any side effects or problems from starch, that's great. But for those of us who do, let's do what we can. Okay, later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And I am working on getting my live feature restored. I don't know what's going on with that. I can't go live. I went live once and I enjoyed it. And I would like to do it again and many more times. I know it'll make my channel grow and all that. So I did that. I'm trying to deal with that. And then I was monetized, which I never got a dime. But I got money in the bank for that I haven't been given. And they said they needed my financial information, which I gave to them. So I went and did it again today. So it's pending. But then I got another like incomplete mark, something about verification, which I already did the verification. So I don't know what these people are doing. But I need to find me some young people or go to LA or wherever to help me with this, because it's no need in doing anything and not be compensated. And I think I give out very good content, and it's not a wasted time with you. With me, I think we're all gonna be all engage, and I've learned a lot from a lot of people. Like someone told me that the lady I admired, B. Smith, with style, she actually lived to be 70. I'm happy to hear that. She looks so young, I thought she died in her 60s, but she was 70. And she was on, if somebody want to see her, she was on Dr. Oz years ago before she died. I think she just died too soon after that diagnosis. And that man brought another woman into her home. Okay? I just don't get it. Why? And he felt justified. See, that's why, ladies, be careful. You don't need it that bad. You don't need it that bad. And he's on the Dr. Oz with her. But I don't think he mentioned that on Dr. Oz. That man brought another woman. And this woman wasn't no good. She had a husband and all this other stuff that she had done wrong. Well, you know, hey, they probably don't took all B. Smith's money and messed it up. It's too bad she, in her case, she needed to have, I think, some kids. But I don't know where her family was, but I just think it was a sad ending to a great life. So, anyways, that's pretty much what I got to say today. Let's just take care of ourselves and be the best we can be. Anything can happen to anybody for any reason. A lot of people have been eating cornstarch for many years, decades, no problems. I thank God I've had side effects, but not, mm-mm. And then, for the most part, I have gone on long breaks, 30 days, 18 days, 20 days. I have a calendar where I used to count how many days I went without cornstarch. Sometimes I only ate it twice in a month, maybe 4 or 5 times in a month. I have to know, I have to be careful because I have triggers, which is this political, well, it ain't even political, it's about our life. And that can trigger me to eat more. So I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm not going to trip on a whole lot of stuff. And I've determined that making, what's those things? Oh my God, making crunch starch is too bad. My teeth. I don't. But anyway, but it sounds good though. However, I'm gonna stick with my powder. But I am like, I'm good where I am. And so yeah, and this isn't bad, you all. Mix your favorite juice with some water, some lemon maybe, and vinegar. That lady said vinegar slows the process of the starch being absorbed too quick and be turning into sugar. I'm checking out my chin. Yeah, my chin. I lost some weight in my chin. I don't want no double chin. Mm-mm. And I like my jawline. Peace. Oops.